Go.
Hey, welcome back to the show, everybody. This is the Hour of Power show. We're going to be drinking. We're going to be talking right now more about any nonsense than any sports. So if you like that sort of thing, I hope that you stick around. To email the show to let us know what you're thinking, to let us know what your vote is for the Hot Girl Off. The Hot Girl Off is Hayden Panettiere versus Natalie Portman. I would assume that Natalie Portman has home field advantage just because I think she's been on one of these before. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, email the show at hourofpowershow@gmail.com. You can also text us, Facebook us. Our show has a Facebook page, so you can find us on there.
Hour of Power radio show. It's easy to find.
Indeed, everything is Hour of Power show. So, let us know what you guys think. And yes.
All right. So, Matthew, you want to get into our top 10 then?
Exactly. Let's go into our top 10, which. So our top, we struggled with our top 10 this week, as there's not too much going on in sports right now. I mean, yeah, the NBA playoffs, yeah, the hockey playoffs, but those are just kind of going on right now. But the Dallas Mavericks made it into the next round.
They swept the Lakers,
indeed,
which was awesome.
Which is always good. I know a lot of people really like that. And so their owner his name is Mark Cuban. He is very rich. He's very. This word has got a bad connotation to it now, but
eccentric.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to go with flamboyous.
Flamboyous? Is flamboyous a word? I think flamboyant.
Yes, there you go. Yes. Flamboyant. Same thing. Whatever. I apparently can't talk today, so it's good thing I'm not doing a radio show.
Yeah.
So, he's, eccentric is a good word too. He likes to spend his money. I mean, he was a fan and he bought the team that he was a fan of. He yells at the ref. He has front row tickets to every game. He's just kind of a fun guy. So, and by the way, very, very, very rich. He was a .com millionaire, and I forgot which website he developed, but .com millionaire.
Right. Billionaire.
Trillionaire, probably. So anyways, we thought, what would it be like to be Mark Cuban's friend? So we wrote up the top 10 things that we thought would be great about being Mark Cuban's friend.
Nice.
Thank you. All right. So number 10, you'll never have to pay another cover at a bar.
This is true.
Number 9, Mark Cuban does not get patted down at the security line at the airport. That's what happens when you have your own private plane. Number 8, when you yell at the refs at a game, they actually hear you, which a lot of times they don't actually hear you.
Not from where we can afford tickets at.
Exactly. Number 7, he can get you a TV show.
This is true. He does own HDNet.
He owns HDNet, and we would hope that he would put us on.
Yes.
Hopefully right after your same Olympics.
If not, we're going to E, you bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Once we become famous.
Yes, which isn't that long from now. Number 6, to help you stay thin, he will hire someone to slap away the cookies when you reach for them. That's what rich people can
slap,
do.
just
no cookie for you.
Slap the hand or slap the face.
Either one. It depends on how many cookies you're going for.
It's a double slap.
Maybe one cookie, he's only slapping the hand, but going for like 3, it's all in the face.
It depends if you're a fatty or not.
Number 5, he doesn't use American currency anymore. He's too rich. He made up his own currency. He calls them the Cubans. wait, that might be racist.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Number 4. During his free time, he flies around in his life-size 2-scale Millennium Falcon.
That would be awesome.
Number 3. He has Chris Rock write his insults that he yells at the refs during the basketball games.
It's good because Chris Rock can say things about black people that Mark Cuban can't. But since Mark Cuban's quitting Chris Rock, it's
okay.
Somewhat acceptable.
It's okay. Exactly. Number 2. Hookers actually pay to sleep with him. And the number 1 thing is that when he goes to a strip club, he doesn't just make it rain. He makes it hurricane.
Nice. There's money twirling around all up in here.
All up in that.
He makes Pac-Man look like nothing. Look like you and me when we go over to the grocery store.
So there's our top 10 for the week. That was pretty awesome.
All right.
I thought it was one of our better ones.
I think, being a friend with Mark Cuban would, in fact, be awesome.
So as we're going on, why don't we go over to our Bieber of the week?
Hey, let's go to the Bieber
of the week. Our Justin Jackass of the week. Yeah, you just saw the picture. All right. So I saw this one because we often talk about Marvel superheroes, DC superheroes. on this show. And so the headline was, police nab Batman in a small Michigan town. Okay, this one shouldn't be too long, but I'm having trouble talking today, so we'll see how this goes. A man dressed as Batman was arrested on Wednesday after police in a small Michigan town found him hanging off the side of a building and carrying a concealed weapon, including a baton and a can of chemical irritant spray. So my question first is, if he's hanging off the side of the building, is it like Adam West style, where he's kind of standing there walking
upright against a building, which is pretty impressive.
Well, Adam West was very impressive.
That's true.
Police,
mayor of Quahog.
Police in somewhere in northwest Michigan received a call reporting that a man dressed as Batman, of course, a comic book superhero, was on the roof of a... See, I told you, problem speaking today.
Yeah.
Was on the roof of a building in the center of a town of about 6,000 people.
So that's a really small town then.
Yeah, it's a pretty small town.
Yeah.
Okay, just...
It's like going out and hanging out in Payette.
Hopefully none of our Payette listeners are listening.
Yeah.
Officers found Mark Wayne Williams, 31, hanging off the western wall. Well, I'm glad they specified that for us. I was worried which wall it was. Of the building. They pulled him off the roof and found that he was carrying a baton, spray, and a pair of lead-lined gloves. Williams was charged with several counts of carrying a concealed weapon, one count of carrying a gas-ejecting weapon. Mikey should have things for that all the time because he has lots of gas.
Pretty much.
And another count of creating a disturbance. He really didn't offer any explanation. Our officers didn't interrogate him at any length, probably because he sounds like an idiot. It was said that this was not the first time Williams had appeared in public in costume. A few years ago, he caught the attention of the police by dressing as the Crow, a figure from a graphic novel. When they said this wasn't his first time that he appeared in costume in public, I had high hopes.
Yeah, the Crow is...
The Crow kind of was a letdown at the end of that sentence.
Yeah.
But I was really hoping for something a lot better. Possibly Superman.
I was thinking Supergirl. That would be pretty funny.
We both kind of went the same direction.
Yes, we did.
So, thank you, Mark Wayne Williams. You see, his middle name was Wayne, so maybe he thought he was Bruce Wayne.
My parents should have named me Bruce, if only they knew.
So what's with the lead gloves? What? Is there a reason for that? Why did they specifically say lead-lined gloves? Because that seems kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was one of the concealed weapons that he had on him.
Like extra weighted gloves? Because lead-lined, like, that's not brass knuckles.
Yeah.
No.
It's lead-lined. So
But it's also not like, holding a roll of quarters. I think probably the lead line might be a little bit harder than that, but not as bad as brass knuckles.
all right.
He was trying to be civil to the criminals he was chasing after. He also prevented against X-rays.
Radiation protection.
hands.
Superman could not see what's going on in his hands.
In his hands, yeah.
Apparently they're defense gloves for police. Heavy duty leather, blah blah blah. Anyways, you can Google it if you want to.
Okay.
I was talking to the listeners, not you, but it's okay.
Alright.
All three of them, I was talking to you. Okay, alright. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the hot girl off, shall we?
Alright. That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, we've got about 14 minutes left. So, hot girl off, let's take a shot. And we do have some votes on Facebook already. Let's go ahead and check these out.
Excellent. Remember, you can find us on Facebook, Hour of Power Radio Show. You can come and look us up. Remember to become a friend of ours because we want to get up to 500 listeners.
That's right.
At least right now.
Okay, Jason, if you're still watching, go ahead and send me a text. Let me know who you voted for if you haven't voted already.
Remember, it's Natalie Portman and Hayden Pantier. This is kind of a, a dark-haired brunette versus a very, very blonde girl.
This is true.
So, I mean, there might be a lot of bias going on just right there.
We shall find out. Once
we shall find out once it loaded. That was I was trying to fill the time of us sitting there doing nothing.
Ooh, we've got. We thought it was clear cut, but it may not be.
It may not be. We have right now, as we look up from the past week, what we do is we announce who the hot girl off is the week before. We give everyone a week to vote. We already have four listeners who voted on Facebook. We have 1 for Hayden Pantier and 3 for Natalie Portman.
That's true. And now we actually have 4 because Chris voted for Natalie Portman.
Did Teresa vote online?
I don't think so. It looks like...
Teresa voted in chat for Natalie Portman.
Wow.
Natalie Portman. Wow.
Oh, she's running away. Oh, do we have a vote for my dad? All right, Dad, chime in on your vote.
Was that another vote that came in on your cell phone?
No. I vote for the other, not Natalie. All right, good man, Dad. Good man.
Katie, did you vote for somebody? Our one audience member needs to also make sure that she votes.
I know we've got Noel and we've got... I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
Is it Alyssa?
I do not know. But we have 4 votes and I only see 2 pictures.
Alright. Katie votes for Natalie Portman also.
Wow. So what are we up to? Is that like 5 votes for Natalie?
It's
2 for
6.
Hayden? 6 for Natalie, 2 for Hayden.
Yes.
Interesting.
All right.
This is going interesting places today.
Jason, like I said, if you're still there, send me your vote.
All right. Brian, what are your thoughts?
Is this just because Thor is coming out right now?
Who knows? Maybe
Well,
it's bad.
Natalie Portman got it because it was Thor. She came up because she was in the superhero movie.
Right, but
like the votes
well,
for
Scream
right
just
now.
came out too, so Hayden Panettiere is not that far behind.
Yeah, but it was Scream.
That's true, and it didn't do well.
Did any of them do well?
I think the first one.
Yeah, I saw the first one.
I did too. Well, I think I saw the second and third one, but I was most likely drunk and or some other type of intoxicated.
All right, so we'll go ahead and log my dad's in just so I can see the stupid results. Huh?
2 breaks.
2 minutes.
All right. So what are your thoughts, Ryan?
We
got 2 minutes.
I'm gonna go for Hayden.
You're gonna go with Hayden. All right. So we got 3 now for Hayden and 6 for Natalie Portman. Wow. Our votes really aren't gonna matter at all.
No, not at all, unless Jason chimes in with a Natalie Portman tag, or not Natalie Portman, but Hayden Panettiere tag.
That's true. You know, I think that this one was. We talked last week about how it would be a runaway, and I agree with you that it is kind of a runaway. Well, it's not, obviously, because we both thought it was going to be Hayden that was going to win. I thought that it was closer than you did last week when we started talking about it, because I think Natalie Portman definitely has her times that she's very hot. And I totally see that, but I have to go with Hayden Panettiere. I just really think that she really holds up together well. She's been hot for a while now. I think she's been drafted a few times for her hotness. So I'm going to go with her, which is going to make it 6 votes to 3. 4. 6 votes to 4, and we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to leave you all hanging
For my vote!
See what Ridley's vote is going to be, which might count as 2, depending on whether or not he takes his shirt off. So we'll be right back. Thank you very much.